As a dog trainer, you can imagine, I get a lot of ads for things involving dogs. Every time I go online or go into my Facebook feed, I'm bombarded with training supplies or products that will surely make life with a dog perfect from day one. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love seeing all these things. It's so interesting, and I use a lot of the products for my dogs. So I do tune in to see what's new and different. But some of these ads or other trainers giving advice, yikes, they make me cringe. So today I'm going to take you on a journey through the training concepts and products that are most often recommended for new puppy owners. And I'm going to tell you which ones I don't like. But just like with puppies, we do want to focus on what to do instead. So I'm going to tell you which products or concepts to focus on instead. Michelle here with How to Train a Dream Dog. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want more great puppy training tips and recommendations. Now, this list could go on forever, and I'm gonna go a little bit fast, but I know you can follow along. This is gonna be fun. Let's jump right in. All right, fabric puppy pens. Yep, that's our first item. The fabric puppy pen? Yeah, big no. It might seem fun to get the cloth pen in pretty colors, or you think that you can take it to Aunt Sally's when you take your puppy to a birthday party or something. But I'm here to tell you that it's going to be a chew toy and a puppy pad in a hot second. And that other pen with the horizontal bars or the X pattern is now a ladder for your pup to climb out of. So instead, get the puppy pen with the vertical bars. It's safer and it's gonna last forever. All right, what about those pee pads? If you've ever done even a tiny bit of research on potty training, surely some companies tried to tell you that using pee pads is gonna make it easy peasy. It's convenient, they say, less mess. Yeah, nope, nope, and nopity nope. Not even close. Yeah, they might as well just say use pee pads so you can train your puppy to go potty inside for the rest of their life. I mean, is that really what you want to teach your puppy? I get it. You might need to be creative if you live in an apartment or you just don't have a good outdoor space. Now, if you really need a potty spot, consider a grassy patch like Fresh Patch. And definitely check out the new puppy starter kit that I have for how to teach your puppy to go potty outside. What about tie-outs? Maybe you do have a lawn and you want your pup to enjoy the great outdoors. He probably agrees with you, but thinking of getting a tie-out? Definitely nope. Skip it. Keep scrolling when you see that ad. Do not add that to your cart. Tie-outs are actually very dangerous for dogs. These tools can really make some of the unwanted behaviors worse due to the frustration that many pups feel while outside with no human to help focus their attention. For example, your pup who's on a tie-out might tangle themselves around a tree or patio furniture and then decide that digging gardens or a hole in the middle of the yard would be great fun. It's likely that boredom is gonna kick in while stuck out there on that line. So barking's gonna begin, and next thing you know, you're gonna get a note on your door from your neighbors telling you to stop your dog from all the barking all the time. So if you are trying to make potty breaks more efficient and easy, consider using a puppy pen outdoors. And remember, all potty breaks should be on a leash to start. Now, a common theme with these products is that they will make your life as a puppy parent easier. I get that we all want life to be easier, but there's no substitute for training and for the time it takes. All right, I want you to use that critical thinking next time you're tempted to buy a puppy product that will easily solve all your puppy woes. All right, what about puppies crate in the bedroom tip? I've heard that one before. All right, well, this next one is training advice I see frequently. Some trainers say to put the puppy's crate on top of the bed or in your bedroom to help him learn to sleep. I don't love this one. I'll be honest with you. Once or twice in my 20-year career, I've recommended this method, but only in cases of severe separation anxiety when all other efforts were unsuccessful. So for 99% of new puppy owners, you're going to be much better off at keeping the crate in another room, close to the potty door, and using a pet camera like this one to keep an eye on Sweet Fido. Rawhide chews. All right, this next tip really should have come across your newsfeed by now. It's becoming a common standard piece of advice. Do not give your dog rawhide chews for chewing. They are really dangerous. Many companies are aware of this and are now actually making some great alternatives, including nylabones, Benobones, and even antlers like elk and moose. Now, I have a power chewer here. She can destroy anything that you put in front of her. And this indestructible bone has been a lifesaver in my home. Bully sticks are actually another popular among my students, but definitely watch for digestive issues and take them away when they get too small, after just a short time of chewing sometimes. Alright, moderation is key here with bully sticks, and supervision is required for really all chew toys. What about feeding table scraps? Alright, well, I know your dog probably looks cute, and they're looking up at you with those cute puppy eyes when you're eating dinner. I want you to resist the urge to feed them from the table. But there's no need to resist the urge to feed them human food. Some human foods are great for dogs, and give them novelty that's exciting and fun. Just make sure that you know what is appropriate food for dogs. They can't have all human foods. And be sure you offer it to them in an appropriate toy or places not at the table. Like this video here. It has great ideas on toys that you can fill with food. What about dog parks? Alright, maybe you've heard a friend say, oh, you have a new puppy, let's have a play date. Meet us at the dog park. Well, I want to tell you yes to a play date and nope, nope, nobody nope to the dog park. So a play date with a similar size and temperament of a dog is a great idea after the second round of vaccines are done. But dog parks? No, never, no thank you. Hard pass. Unfortunately, too many dog owners bring inappropriate dogs to the dog park. These dogs tend to start fights, whether they mean to or not. Many people don't know how to read canine body language and misinterpret signals that dogs are giving off. They brush off these signals, which puts their dog, as well as others, in danger. Too many people bring sick dogs with kennel cough or contagious warts to the dog park. People bring high energy, revved up dogs that have been in a crate all day to the dog park, which can lead to an altercation. I could keep going on this, but I'm pretty sure I've made my point. Alright, what about exposure before vaccines are complete? You know what advice tips some vets give out that I highly dislike? When they say to keep the pup inside until they've had all 3 rounds of vaccines. No! Proper and positive socialization and exposure has lasting impact on the rest of your dog's life. Now, the consequences of under-socializing your puppy far outweigh the risks of safely getting out and about before they've been fully vaccinated. It's true that your young puppy should not have access to dogs that you don't know, except for a well-mannered and clean puppy class, maybe. Remember that socialization isn't just with dogs, though. It's with new people and sights, sounds, smells. It's imperative that you take your pup out to new places on a consistent basis. Hanging out in your car, in a parking lot, with a decent amount of foot traffic can be great for positive exposures. Now, here's a video on socialization before vaccinations. That should give you some ideas. Alright, what about some other things you've heard? Maybe something about aversive sprays or scary noises to try to stop a bad behavior? Good boy. You're being a good dog. So, if you've ever Googled information on how to stop your puppy from biting, you might now be fed with ads for aversives like bitter sprays or scary tools designed to stop your dog from unwanted behaviors. Please, no. While these things may serve as a quick fix, they affect the welfare of the animal and can lead to other behavioral issues in the long run. Yes, that's a good boy. Gaining an animal's trust and building a common language between 2 different species, human and canine, is like building up a bank account. We make deposits into the trust account 1 positive interaction at a time. Alternatively, we make withdrawals with negative interactions, such as threats and force and punishment. Take a better route, more humane too. For more biting tips, this video here can get you started. What about puppies in beds? So crate training can be hard for some pups. I get it. It took Pickles here actually 3 weeks of dedicated daily crate training games and exercises to love his crate. But I didn't give up, and today he really loves his crate. Now, I know it's tempting to just bring that pupper into your own bed, especially to get the fussing to stop, but please don't. For the sake of your expensive mattress, just don't. Now, there may be a time and a place for pups in bed, but I don't recommend it until a little later in the training process, after potty training and chewing and impulse control are well underway, closer to a year of age. I mean, once you've had 1 potty accident in your mattress, it's likely game over. This thing is going to be like a big sponge that soaks up all the smell and the urine and will be forever tempting for your dog to do it again. Alright, what about retractable leashes? Okay, you heard my biggest nope in terms of advice, And this next one is my biggest nope in terms of what not to buy. Now, retractable leash. Just say no. Not even a tiny bit. All of it, no. You need to sit, bud? If you have a strong stomach, all you have to do is Google retractable leash injuries and you will be convinced. But if you're not up for that, just let me tell you, they are dangerous. For human and canine. They often jam up, they're easily dropped. They drag behind the terrified dog like a monster who just won't stop pursuing them. And the cord can severely damage a dog or human body part. A 4 or 6 foot leash for a neighborhood walk or a 20 or 30 foot leash for a decompression walk is all you need. Now, I know it can be hard to help the dog learn to walk nicely on a leash, but a tool will not do the training for you. It actually takes a lot of pre-training for a dog to walk calmly on a leash without paying any attention to distractions around them. Now, we actually do cover all leash skills in 30 Days to Puppy Perfection. We work with low-level distractions when we start and gradually add in distractions as training sessions progress. So for this reason, several other skills need to be done first before a loose leash walk can be considered. Now, you might consider doing a decompression walk instead, so your puppy can get all their sniffs out. Now, you can find out more about decompression walks here. Okay, another piece of advice that I come across all the time, just makes me a little frustrated, putting hands in the dog food bowl to help them get used to humans being present while eating. How is this supposed to teach him that hands in food is okay? And better yet, why would we teach them that? There's no reason we ever need to put our hands in our dog's food. I mean, what would you do if someone did that to you or touched you all over while you were eating? This is a bad idea on so many levels. Now, if your dog seems to be reactive around food and meal times, you want to toss him good things during mealtime, like a waiter dropping off breadsticks at Olive Garden. Good boy. While eating, you can drop off higher value treats to teach the pup that good things happen when people are present at mealtime. Start slowly and at a distance, only moving closer based on your pup's comfort level. Yes, that's a good boy, good walk. I've got only 2 more concepts to go over with you, so it's all the time I'm going to actually have for today. But there's actually a lot more where this information came from in my online course. So learning all the training games to teach your puppy to sit and greet visitors nicely and walk on the leash and come when called. These skills can all be a lot of fun to teach and can really help you build an amazing relationship with your dog. And on Zoom calls in the private Facebook group, students at the pro level can actually ask unlimited questions about any of these concepts or behaviors or products. All right, what about repeating cues? That's a good walk. Speaking of these skills, have you seen some of those silly videos on social media of the person asking their dog to sit like 18 times? The dog may or may not finally touch his butt to the floor just out of boredom or confusion. Saying the cue more than once is not the way to actually teach your dog to do what you want. It just means you'll have to say it 18 times every time. That's not going to work so well when you need him to sit for a treat or redirect him from jumping on guests. Let's go, bud. A few more minutes. You can do it. You got this. Teach the cues in a way that your dog responds to them the first time, every time. And if he doesn't, well, tune into the free workshop that we have, Better Puppy Behavior Workshop. The link can be found below in the description. All right, what about grooming at home? Now, grooming is an important part of your dog's life, especially if your dog has longer hair and he needs regular trimming. Pups whose nails are not regularly trimmed or hair isn't regularly combed or cut can actually develop some lifelong problems and have some pain. But this doesn't mean that you should start hacking away at your dog's hair at home. Now, some grooming should be done by you at home, such as brushing, combing, maybe even nail trims if you feel comfortable with the process. And have trained your dog to tolerate their nails being trimmed. But unless you've taken a course on proper grooming techniques, you should probably leave the cutting of the hair to the professionals. When I operated my grooming shop, we saw all sorts of home groom jobs gone wrong. The pros are so used to wiggly, squirmy pups and knowing just how to work with them to get the job done. I've seen far too many home groom jobs that have ended in disaster and emergency vet visits too, because the dog zigged and the owner zagged and they cut an ear or a tongue or even the back of their leg. Now, this can leave lasting impressions on your dog, cause severe anxiety when the dog actually needs to be groomed. Now, you can give your dog a bath and make grooming enjoyable where he actively participates and helps you. So take a look at this video here for more details on how to do that. All right, in the comments below, tell me which one of these tips was new to you. Yes, it's a good boy. It's a good walk.